everyone, and welcome to episode 32 of Pokemon Pharaohs. Had to take a couple of minutes, that way I could A, eat some food, and B, fix that, because that should not have been happening. There's one other place that I actually need to go back and fix that, but I really wasn't thinking about that, and I wanted to get back to doing this. So I'm only doing a few more of these tonight. I feel like there was supposed to be one of each of those around here. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's funny that I give you all of these, like, super late game. Ooh, a Gracidia. In case you ever catch a Shaman. A Hedgehog. In case you ever catch Sonic the Hedgehog. Respect the king, or answer to me. If you wrong the king, I will drown you in these waters. You have the blessing of addressing the Holy One, King Mew the 19th. Please respect our king. You have the blessing of addressing the Holy One, King the 19th. Please address blah blah blah. Welcome to my kingdom. You seem like quite the mighty trainer. Almost too powerful. How would you like to raise the next leader of my kingdom? See, I just had a kid, and they really don't have what it takes to lead these free Pokemon. It isn't that he doesn't have the potential. They just haven't left this place before. He doesn't know how cruel the outside world can be. He has to learn why this place is so special. Why only a select few are ever even allowed to see this hole in the tree, much less enter our oasis. Will you please take my child and show them to the world? You can teach them whatever you think will help them be the strongest leader they can be. Yes. You don't have any space for it. I should have added a line like, if you want taking this seriously, why should I take you seriously? Who am I going to give up for the Mew? Because it's a gift, I don't know. I don't know if I'll use it. Thematically, it might make sense to use it. Yes. Take good care of our prince. I hope Prince Mew hasn't been slacking off. You see, there was something I need to tell you. There was another. I don't even know how it happened. But I messed up. When Mew was born, I don't know how, but well, the rule of two has been broken. There can only ever be two Mew, the parent and the child. Now, no more no less, yet the third, the abomination Mewtwo, was born, and I was unable to defeat it. Please, you must help me. If you don't, then the world as we know it will be reverted to a, well, let's just say a very unkind place. Do you like being a trainer? Well, this abomination has the power to undo the bonds that you have created. Don't think this will just be some easy wild Pokemon battle either. If the legends are true, this thing has the power to control others and become a trainer. Not only can it become a trainer, but it can manipulate the moves and abilities to create some sort of perfect version of itself. I'm begging you, train my child, Prince Mew the 20th, to completion. The prophecy says it will take a king of Pokemon combined with a great pharaoh. Only you two working together and creating the ultimate team do you stand a chance against my forbidden offspring. The world needs you, hero. I had to drop the accent almost. Holy shit. Okay. So, if you remember from the library stories, this is essentially where King Mew whatever took his people to be away from all trainers. And this is also, hang on a second, also showing off the Rule of Two opening. think it's just a level 5er. It's a level 1. Um, we're not gonna start this off. I might be training that at some point. I just wanted to get through that story, and you don't get through the story unless you take Mew. I think that's everything underneath the tree. At one point, I was planning on putting, like, trainers down here or Pokemon that were acting as trainers, and then it just kind of didn't feel right. I feel like I already jam-packed too many trainers into certain places, and I don't like the idea of it. It was Pokemon living in harmony, not battling each other. Oh, I think there's also one thing I should show while I'm down there. It's not just all baby Pokemon. We're gonna go jump in that water again real quick, because I made it through without an encounter. If I'm not mistaken. There should be all the starters in here, yeah. At least the water starters. Not that, like, at this point, you definitely have better things to do than catch starters. I'm actually just gonna pop this up. Yeah, so it's all the babies for the cave version, which is essentially land. This is actually something I should probably put in there. This is like why this is grass. That's why I don't see it. Okay. We are actually probably gonna put that in there real quick. Just to fix that. Oh wait, never mind. That's in this. That's right there. Okay. I'm just tired. That's where all the starters are if you want to catch the land starters, the water starters, and then here's all the babies in case any of them trip your trigger. I've done like 5 of these in a row now. Okay. I think we have 1 or 2 more left in this today. This could be a crash. Ooh, nice. um, I guess this is an Anaconda reference. Oh, balls. Nice. I was not expecting a level 100 Arbok. And that's funny because I put that in there probably like 2 weeks ago. I just did not process that that's what that was going to be. It fooled me, so I'm sure it's going to fool somebody else. That's like a Nuzlocke team wipe right there. I still want to hear back from people who decide they wanted to Nuzlocke this game. I don't think I ever said it. If you want to download this game, check out the links in the description. Remove the space4.com and the space4.gg before you put it into your search engine. But yeah, I want to hear other people who tried to Nuzlocke this game and see how if they were even able to do it. I know that there's some people who are really fucking good at Pokemon, but feel like this game has got to be real tough to actually do it. Even though I do give you several warnings if you pay attention. Oh, here's an example of this right here. These are two different routes. So I can't pick up this item from this side. You can hear the space bar, I know it. But from right here, I can totally pick it up. So on this set of tiles I wouldn't, but on that set of tiles I would. Nope, so if we find an encounter here... Okay. There is not the other ones. I feel like you would assume that because it only goes up to Gen 5. Luna Ring or something like that. Ursa Luna, that's it. Ursa Luna. That's definitely not in this game. Would be dope. They just never put those in. They just didn't put those images in the base version. At least whenever I created the game, they didn't. So there was legitimately no reason for me to try to put in fucking 400 pictures to try to make things that I really didn't care about. That honestly just watered the game down more. There's already too many Pokemon. But working on a custom dex just feels so rough. I want to make a game where every Pokemon has 3 stages. Some Pokemon you'd have to make a little custom here and there. So we're going to call this Cold Bear. I'm sure you guys have heard of the Cocaine Bear. So this is just a reference to that. No, there isn't. It's a whole new world with a brave new attitude. Ooh, I'm about to murk you. Man, Babysitter's gotten weak. Where's that sick? Did you turn into a physical attacker? No? Miltank. Man, I need to get something that has a fighting move. I probably have good enough TMs now to actually do that for some Pokemon. But we're getting close to the actual TM town, I think. Oh god, I should see. I have to see if the TM corner up there actually works. Because I put those in 2 places now that I'm thinking about it. This is gonna suck. Might be in trouble here. Thankfully, it's spending more time building itself right now, rather than actually trying to kill me. Item trainers blocking items. Glad I did not get a time Joe. That would have just been the final ice. That would have just been another icing on the cake. Holy shit. Alright, so we're gonna hug this corner, try and get up to the town. Oh no. Yeah, that happened. Okay, we're just gonna run away from you. Okay, got up there, nice. So, a thing to note, in this town, all of this is considered a cave tile. So every step you can encounter a wild Pokemon. A wild steel type. That's why you don't see very many people standing outside, because they're all afraid and sitting inside. However, that does mean it's time to catch another Pokemon. I guess steel and poison, because it's supposed to be like a slummy city. But this is actually one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. The Catfish Sludge. Yep, I figured. I had been on here for like 5 hours now, so of course the cheap viewer stream bots came back around. Time to mod. How do I do this? Did I say mom? I meant to say mod. Hang on, mod view. I don't even remember how to do this. I don't remember. I'll figure out how to ban those. Even though it just means that another one comes back next time. Swallow it. This is a Goosebumps reference. I miss Goosebumps. R.L. Stein was the G. And then they put him on a time crunch and it just ruined it. Scholastic, you ruined it. Like the best kids series ever. Two of them, actually. Animorphs was super dope, but so crazy, too. Don't expect total safety in Chijari. The people are fine, but wild Pokemon will attack you in the streets. Somehow, even the trash pollution have turned into Pokemon. Watch your back, my prince. So that probably means Trubbish is here, too. Alright, Swalot. I've seen enough of you. Ooh, I made an incredible discovery. Alright, so first you get an Absol. And if you've been paying attention, I've told you about this like twice before. Alright, so Absol has 3 different evolutions. Absol can turn into Suicune. And if you know he's turning into Suicune, you know what else he's going to turn into. Here's that Raikou. And you know, if you got a Suicune and a Raikou, we all know what's coming for the final one. Boom. Did you know if you give an Absol a fire, water, or thunderstone, they will evolve into something new and incredible? You can see him already writing an essay or a book about what he's learned. This is going to catch on quick. I may want to see if he's telling the truth to get my hands on those beasts. Remember, black writing, or the blackish grayish writing, is going to be like your internal monologue. Red writing will be telling you a specific city or patch or something very important. Then there's just the regular blue writing. I never figured out how to get the green writing. You would think it would just be the /G if the other ones are /red and /B, but was not. We all know what this store is. Welcome. I'm not telling you anything about floors. Top grade items for trainers. Trainers market. Front shop. This might be the shopping episode. We have an EVO light? That's cool. Big nugget. Ooh, Rocky helmet. Didn't realize we had that, I don't think. 19 pearls. 4 big ones. Ooh. I may have went a little overboard, but you're about to find out a little bit why. Also wanted to give you options. There's not a lot after the champion. The champion is the end game. I just like never fix this guy. Is this just in case you want to have mail? I know I was hyper fixated on one specific room. Well, it doesn't look right. Here's some stones. Man, the department store here is actually really bad. I am going to have to come through and refix this one. Here's all of these. Vitamin store. Just make sure there wasn't anything touched up. What happened? This used to have... Oh, maybe I cleared that out. This used to have the room where, or this used to be a room where there. I'm gonna check something. I might have messed up somewhere. But I know that there's a whole other place that's full of all of the TMs. I legitimately thought that was the TM room. That's the whole reason I did this. I'm checking something. What are we at here? 25? Yeesh. Alright, so Chijari. No. No. Department. I think this counter is long, so there used to be like 5 people there that gave you TMs. That's odd. Alright, well, I'll have to fix the department store. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I messed it up, or maybe I undid it at some point whenever I put the actual trainer in Nordigo Plateau. There's a NPC at Nordigo Plateau that will give you all of the TMs, so we might end up, or not give you, but sell you. We're going to put that on there. Fix Chijari department store. Okay. So that's there. So there's about 3 minutes left. What are we going to do with the last 3 minutes of this episode, guys? I think I'm going to save it. I'm going to show you someone that you should not talk to until you are ready to go to the Pokemon League. Because this guy is going to bitch slap you more than likely. So the second layer of buildings is where we're going to start. We're going to save this. And notice. Oh. What's happening? Caution, don't talk to him unless you want to fight. Why is my spacebar not working? Weird. But it works here. Hey, that was a Thunderbolt. I was gonna hit you with a Thunderbolt. And you're like, oh, a level 80 Dragonite, that can't be that bad. Like, yeah, we got level Dragonites at home, guys. This isn't a problem. I just wanted to show you this the last couple of minutes. That way you can not make this mistake if you're Nuzlocking, rather than just skip over him entirely. Oh, got him. Okay. Probably should have given it Hydro Pump because I did complain. I just don't like Hydro Pump as a move. I just don't like those 120 with 70 power moves. And that's not even the ones that like Thunder, where it just becomes more accurate with a ability. I don't think Water makes super. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe Rain does make Hydro Pump more effective, but we expected to lose this battle. We're also not going to save it after this because we have all that money. Battle's definitely not over, though. We're holding way better than I expected to. Yeah, this is the one spot I was talking about where I said there's one more spot where we do actually give you a Nuzlocke warning. Now we're over the time. Boom. I was not at all expecting to beat this. Ooh, still might not beat this. Oof. And the crit. Okay, I'll take that. Remember, if you want to play this game, check out the link in the description. Just remove the space before the .com or space before .gg. There's two different versions of the game. One is singles, one is doubles. It's normal or hard. And then the other one is for the Discord. I don't know if we'll take down this one, though. This one's a lot. We've already had issues with Ho-Oh in the past. Yeah, and here comes this battle. Okay. So we are going to go to the next episode. I'm going to pause this here because this is going to take a while. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. See you all next time. Thank you for watching.